deep in the heart of Texas.
The hell do you guys want? And more important than that, how the hell did you find out where I was at? If they want some answers, they should have sent someone with some authority. Do you agree with me? Well, it really don't matter if you agree with me or not. On second thought, once you just sit your little carcass down at that table, I'll answer every little question you got. Before we get started with anything, like I said, we're on my time, so we're going to do things like I want to do them. I want to cover something right off the bat.
We're in the business of winning.
The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. I'm serving notice. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them.
We're in the business of winning.
I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah. But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
Moving so fast you can't even talk about it. Things are just popping right now. Things are starting to cultivate. Things are starting to grow. Things are getting real colorful.
Look at. We're in the business of winning.
Don't bet against me.
I don't bet anyway.
Don't lose your life.
We're in the business of winning.
Are you kidding me?
We're in the business of winning.
Are you kidding me?
We're in the business of winning.
Yeah, absolutely total control right there. Watch this. Champion's prerogative, and I just exercised that option.
We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning.
Yeah, if he wants to keep an eye on me, don't look behind you. No, don't look in front. Don't look to the sides. Look straight up, because I'm right on top of you. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
And any crying or any excuses is just sour grapes.
We're in the business of winning.
And I think that the spotlight should go on top of me. Yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning.
Don't bet against me.
I don't bet anyway.
Don't lose your life.
We're in the business of winning.
Don't degrade the champion at any time. Yeah, I am the cream, yeah. The cream of the crop. And there is no one that does it better. On balance, off balance, doesn't matter. I'm better than you are, yeah. I'm on my way. And nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop me.
And we had non-believers all along the way. I have one thing to say to those non-believers. Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Follow your heart, kid, and you never go wrong.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
The hell do you guys want? And more important than that, how the hell did you find out where I was at? they want some answers, they should have sent someone with some authority. Do you agree with me? Well, it really don't matter if you agree with me or not. On second thought, why don't you just sit your little carcass down at that table, I'll answer every little question you got. Before we get started with anything, like I said, we're on my time, so we're going to do things like I want to do them. I want to cover something right off the bat.
We're in the business of winning.
The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. I'm serving notice. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them.
We're in the business of winning.
I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah. But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
Been so fast you can't even talk about it. Things are just popping right now. Things are starting to cultivate. Things are starting to grow. Things are getting real colorful.
We're in the business of winning.
Don't bet against me.
I don't bet anyway.
Lose your life.
We're in the business of winning.
Are you kidding me?
We're in the business of winning.
Are you kidding me?
We're in the business of winning.
Yeah, absolutely total control right there. Watch this. Champion's prerogative, and I just exercised that option.
We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning.
Yeah, if he wants to keep an eye on me, don't look behind you. Oh, no, don't look in front. Don't look to the sides. Look straight up, because I'm right on top of you. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
And any crying or any excuses is just sour grapes.
We're in the business of winning.
All right, check. Looks like we're good. All right, week 4, second annual football free-for-all. Your boy won last week, so I'll be going first this week. What are your total points at, Rand? Do you even know?
Yeah, you're in the negatives.
Yeah.
Ian has 0, I have 5.
Ian's
Last
at 0?
week I took a huge hit.
Okay.
Ian, he's flat at 0 because
Okay,
he
cool.
got that Texas game.
Yeah.
All that super dog too. So I think I was 1 for 5 last week. I just put them all 2s.
Okay.
Because I forgot to put the score values, so I just put them all at 2.
Yeah, Ian might be joining us a little later. Yeah, so I was going to try to work on like a little intro for like it's what is the football free-for-all? You can bet on any number of football games. It has to be minimum 1 FBS team, 1 NFL team. So like we don't do Canadian or XFL or anything like that. We wager in confidence of 1, 2, or 3, negative points for a miss. Then we also do side bets. Any side bet is accepted for 5 points, which means we can make a side bet between any of us on anything as long as the settle date is before the last football game of the season. And then we also do like a survivor, bull pick'em, stuff like that. We also pick champions for each league, and then I think that's it.
Well, don't be surprised if we start doing Canadian football though.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, first game. I mean, obviously the biggest game is Ohio State, Notre Dame. Right now the line looks like Ohio State -3. They're playing at Notre Dame. Both teams are undefeated, 3-0, 4-0. Ohio State number 6, Notre Dame number 9. I picked Ohio State. I really don't feel too strongly about this one, but I just feel Ohio State is probably just going to have the better team. I'll take the field goal disadvantage, and I'm fairly confident they're going to win. So I'll give up the 3 points.
That also, Ian is online. I'm not sure if he sent me a message.
I'm in here, boys.
Oh,
Yeah.
there he is. All right, so for me, you picked Ohio State -3.
Yeah.
I think the only reason they're still ranked that high is because of what their preseason ranked, probably top 4 like they always are.
Notre Dame?
Started off, Ohio State.
Mm.
What was their preseason rank? Probably like
They're
2,
number 6.
3?
I don't know what they were preseason.
Yeah, they started off slow. They got Marvin Harris Jr., who's an absolute stud. Even the guy opposite of him, cannot pronounce his name. They're both going to be first-round receivers. But I think, this isn't the Ohio State of old. I mean, they're still slinging it around. I think, if you look at the spread, basically says on a neutral site, well, they'd be even.
Mhm.
So, but I think Sam Hartman being at Notre Dame, huge advantage for them. The dude's just been balling since he came from Wake Forest. He was balling there. He has, I think, 11 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, over 1,000 yards. I think that Notre Dame, what was I going to say? Notre Dame is the 4th ranked defense in the country. I think Ohio State really hasn't faced anybody like that. They faced like Youngstown, Western Kentucky. Yeah, they faced Indiana, but they didn't really do so. Like, they didn't blow them out. It was like a 24-7 game. And you should destroy Indiana if you're going to be in the playoff at the end of the year. With that being said, I think Notre Dame is a better quarterback, better run game. I think they could hold Ohio State's offense. It's at Notre Dame. I'm gonna take Notre Dame and the 3 points for one, just for one.
Yeah, I'm taking them for 1 as well, just because of Hartman, and I hate betting on Notre Dame. I didn't look a lot at these games, but only because Notre Dame has played like somewhat decent teams so far.
North Carolina State and Navy, and
then I'm sure some
Indiana and Western Kentucky. I mean, Western Kentucky's a basketball school. I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah. So essentially, Indiana for Ohio State and North Carolina State and Navy for Notre Dame.
I put Western Kentucky. I thought who is it? WKU?
Yeah, Western Kentucky. I think the Hilltoppers.
Gotcha.
They're usually not that bad. But I mean, I didn't look a lot at the game. I don't even know who Ohio State's quarterback is. But +3 at home, I'll just take it for 1.
Man, y'all might have talked me out of it.
Hey, I haven't been doing so hot this season, so the fact that I picked it might mean the other ways to go.
Yeah, I mean, if this wasn't like the game of the week, I probably wouldn't pick it. But
yeah, it is.
Man, I might have to go Notre Dame +3.
Watch Ohio State just blow them out of the water.
God, I know.
It does kind of seem like Ohio State's thing has been lose this early game, and then
they haven't lost.
Be good. I know, but like the past few years, and then roll the rest of the way, and they get in by winning the Big Ten. Seems like they always drop their big game early.
Yeah, it always comes down to the Michigan game.
That does seem to be a thing sometimes with Ohio State for some reason. That does seem to be true, although I can't prove it.
Right.
All right, next game, we'll do Colorado and Oregon. Right now, it's Colorado at Oregon, both undefeated, 3-0, 230. The spread right now is Oregon -21. This is just a total gut instinct call. I'm taking Colorado with 21 points. I think it just seems to be way too much. I guess Vegas knows something we don't, but even with the loss, they lost Hunter. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, even with the loss of that guy, I'm not too worried. I don't think it's going to, you would think what, even at the most, one player on a team is like a touchdown difference at the most. That's like on the extreme high side. So I don't know, 21 points. Colorado seems like a team of destiny, even though I've said I was going to fade them. I still am going to fade them. I don't think they're going to win this game, but 21 points just seems like way too much. So I'll take the points. You know, Colorado has just come out, in my opinion, just played 2 good quarters to not lose by 21, right? So
yeah,
I think they can do that. I think they'll be ready. Everything will be on Colorado's side. The momentum, they seem like they're playing with house money, which you always love. They probably feel like they got nothing to lose, so it seems that's the kind of mentality they're playing with, which is kind of scary to play against sometimes. But I'm gonna go Colorado plus 21. I just think that's too much.
You kind of said a lot of the same things I was gonna say. I mean, it's the Colorado hype train just keeps going. Kind of hard, you know. Shador Sanders, like I said last time, or not last week, but the week before. You're gonna give a guy who could be a 1-2 quarterback in the draft. You're gonna spot him 21 points, and he could win the Heisman. Like, that's what I'm saying again. Like, and I'm gonna take those points plus the points he's gonna score. You know, it's just too much. Giving 21 points, you're giving Dion and this, like Nick said, team of destiny, 21 points just to start out. No, I just don't see Oregon scoring. I mean, Oregon could score, but I just don't think. I think also Shador Sanders is going to put up some points, so Oregon's have to score a whole lot of points. And yeah, I know they didn't look too good against Colorado State, but that's just one of those, you know, rivalry games, but they ended up pulling it out anyway. You know, they did lose their best player, like Nick said, but I don't know. I'll take Colorado. Give me Colorado for 2.
I mean, I agree with everything y'all said, but I'm gonna take Oregon minus 21. I think that, like, early on, Vegas had nothing, right? They didn't know what to do with Colorado, and I think without this miraculous, you know, beat TCU at the end of the game, went to overtime against Colorado State, I'm sure this line would be like 35 if they had started out 1-2. And they're without Travis. I mean, I'm only putting a point on it. I'm trying to make myself feel better about laying 21 points.
Walk us through it. Through
it. So, yeah, give me Oregon. I think, Sanders is good, but he's without his best weapon. The run game is nothing to write home about. And I think I said last week, Bo Nix, in like his 19th year of college football, has got a lot of experience. So, I don't know.
Oregon beat Texas Tech 38-30. I know it was at Tech, but still, that I don't know. To me, that's just like, had they blown away Tech, I would totally feel different about this game. But you only beat Tech by 8. Tech was probably one of my dark horses going into the year. I thought they could possibly be really good. They have not lived up to the hype so far, but you only beat them 38-30. That means, do you think Colorado, this is how I do it sometimes, like, do you think Colorado is, 13 points worse than Tech? I don't think so. 2 touchdowns worse than Tech.
Yeah, I think Tech's monumental fuck up at Wyoming, though, has kind of, they underestimated Wyoming, and I think that's kind of skewed some things, because maybe if Tech was 2-1 instead of 1-2, then it looks like kind of a good battle between Tech and Oregon. Maybe Wyoming runs the table the rest of the way. Who knows?
I don't know.
You wish, because Texas, but
build up that strength of schedule.
Yeah. Now you get it. Now you know why you want your opponents to do good, except
but
when they play you.
Opponents of my opponent.
No, there's a difference between rooting for your fellow.
You play a lot of teams in your conference, so you kind of want.
Not the SEC. They can't play 43 games a year.
You still want your teams to do good. Makes everyone look better.
Speaking of the SEC, Bama, Ole Miss.
Yeah. Bama, Ole Miss. Ole Miss is 15. They're both, let's see. Ole Miss is 3-0. Alabama's 2-1. Alabama's number 13. The line right now is Bama minus 6.5, just under a touchdown.
Oh, I have 7.
In Bama. Man, I can't remember who I picked in this game.
You want me to go?
No, let me look it up. I might have not bet on it. I didn't bet on it. Dang. If I had to pick minus 6.5 for Bama, man, in Tuscaloosa, they're going with the new quarterback, right? I'd probably go Bama. Just go ahead and give me Bama. The talent wins out by a touchdown, I think.
They're going back to Milrow. Is that how you say it?
Are they?
I'm taking. Yeah. So I'm taking Bama. I think they're a much better team than what you saw against Southern Florida. I think Saban was just being stubborn as fuck and would not put Milrow in the game because he said, he's not our starter. And at a point where you're at a point in the third or fourth where you could lose that game, you should put Milrow in. But he's like, nope, not doing it. Like, it was weird to me that he was sticking with these horrible quarterbacks that he had. Like, you could just see Milrow's leaps and bounds way physically. Just even if he never threw a pass, he was going to get more yards than those guys. He's a beast. That game I don't get. Yeah, they ended up winning it, but I think it was just a look. Here's how bad our other. I don't know what Saban was thinking. I think you put Miller in. I think Saban's gonna probably try to make a damn good point here and have them ready. I think they're gonna beat Ole Miss pretty easily, so I'm gonna put 3 on it.
Oh shit! I need to get a. Dang, that's what I should do. I get a sound for when one of us puts 3 on a game. I'll have to figure it out.
I agree with Ryan. I'm thinking Milrow here. One good thing about almost losing to the Fighting Todd Orlando's siding at USF, the team now knows they can't be second guessing. They know this is our best guy to win. Maybe before they thought, let's see what the other guys got. Why you got Milrow in here? We lost. Like, get him out of here. We're Bama. We don't lose. Now they know, like, this is our best chance to win. And they didn't even look near the same as the team that against Texas, against USF. USF was dominating them. They weren't moving the ball. So I think Milrow here, I think they're a touchdown better, strictly because Ole Miss just ain't stopping anybody. Lane Kiffin is probably never even
looked at the defensive playbook.
Yeah, he's not recruiting defense. I don't know what he's doing.
Even though his dad invented the cover 2.
Yeah, their defense is looking shaky. Yeah.
His dad couldn't even help him, dude, at Tennessee.
That's true. I forgot that he got his dad to be his D coordinator.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. But I'm only taking him for 1 after all that.
All right. Let's see. I'm honestly kind of interested in Iowa and Penn State. Penn State right now is minus 15. I think they're going to cover. I'm going to take the minus 15 on Penn State. I think their offense has looked fairly good. Again, Iowa's usually a lower scoring team. And they're 2 out of their 3 wins, they have 20 and 24 points respectively. And they, only won by about a touchdown or 10 points. I think Penn State can win by 15. I think at home, it's a night game. I just think Penn State's going to cover by 2 touchdowns. I'll take Penn State minus 15. Iowa's number 24, by the way. Penn State's number 7. So 15 feels like a lot, but I think Penn State's going to get 35 plus points on them. That's just my opinion.
Ooh, that's a lot. I mean, for the reason you said, Iowa has always been that grinded out, run, hold you on defense. They're not going to air it out for a bunch of points, but they could eat up chunks of the clock, and then Penn State can't get all those points. So I'm going to take. They are both ranked. I'm going to take Iowa with the 15. Hope it's going to be, I think, a slower game. I think it's going to be I think there's going to be a lot of punts. I don't think it's going to be a lot of points. not. I mean, yeah, Penn State has looked good. They always do look good though at the beginning of the year, and then you don't talk about them at the end of the year. And I don't know. I'm gonna take Iowa to 15 for 1.
Yeah, I'm done doubting. I mean, no, I'll always doubt Iowa, but I'm done. Just it's so easy. I always trash Iowa. They suck. Their offense is like archaic. They can't move the ball. How are they going to keep up with these teams? And somehow they do. I don't know what the hell goes on. So
Country boys.
yeah, maybe they're country strong on defense. Who knows? But I'll just take the 15 for 1 point, 14 and a half, whatever it is.
Damn.
Give me Iowa.
All right.
Not strong about it. Strictly because it was on the list.
Well, and then I think the last one is UCLA versus Utah. Utah's number 11, 3-0. UCLA is also 3-0, number 22. The line right now is Utah -6 at home.
The line is all these lines changed since I did this earlier.
Yeah, between Utah and UCLA, I got Utah -5 originally versus UCLA. So -6. I'll go ahead and still take Utah -6 at home. You got to think they can win by a possession. UCLA, I don't know how they're ranked. I guess just being 3-0, they haven't really beaten anybody. Nobody really that I can see. So they must be coming in off high hopes. I just don't see it. I don't see it at all. So Utah's played 2 decent teams, Florida and Baylor. They looked good, so I just think they're more tested. They're at home. They're going to be ready. I'll take them -6.
I think same thing. Utah. I mean, UCLA last year was balling. I think they were basically destroying us every week because we picked against them. I don't think they have that same team though.
I do remember that.
Yeah. I'm hoping they don't have that same quarterback. I didn't even honestly get into it. But Utah, like you said, they handled Florida, handled Baylor. They're so like their defense is so good. They've also at home won 17 straight. Said that. But yeah, when this is one of the ones where I'd pull a Nick and actually play the under of 51 points.
Man, I actually thought it might go over, to be honest with you.
Utah is still without Cameron Rising, and they're still dominating.
I think he'll be playing.
I couldn't look it up. If he's playing, I think Utah probably destroys them by even more than probably just blows them out of the water.
The line has gone from like 4.5 to 6, so I think he's playing.
Well, in that case, I'm still going to stick with the -6, and might not play. If it depends, if he's playing, I'm not going with the under. But if he is, I would pick the under. But in reality, give me Utah -6 for 1.
Yeah, I was looking at the over/under. It's 52.5. Dude, UCLA is averaging like 530 yards a game. So
that means
that's crazy.
That went up too. The 52.5. So maybe Cam Rising is playing.
Yeah, I just Googled Cam Rising, and literally what they said, the belief is that Rising will make his debut. McMurphy noted that Utah went from being a 4.5 favorite to a 6-point favorite.
Yeah.
And his coach was raving about how good he looked in practice, full participant. I think Rising's got to be playing.
Nice.
Because
Let me change that to a 2.
Yeah, I'm only putting a 1 again because I really didn't look it up. Also, back to Iowa real quick. Do y'all know that their offensive coordinator is the son of the coach? And he put in his contract this year. They do not average 25 points. He's gone after this year. They don't average on offense.
School did it, or his dad did it?
I think he did it in response to the fans because they were really bad last year on offense. So they're keeping track of it, and he's currently behind the 8 ball.
Damn.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that little tidbit in there.
Who do you got, Ian?
I got I'm taking Utah for a point. I think Cam Rising's gonna play, and I think they're a way different team when he does.
I'm kind of
I
liking
don't think I'd pick him.
I'm kind of liking the
They did.
over more and more that I think about it. Might have to play that as well.
Yeah, now that Rising's playing, that's more points for Utah.
Yeah.
I knew once that you said the over, because my over was at 51. You told me it was 53. I knew he was playing. He had to have been something changed.
Yeah. Do you guys have any other games you want to go over?
I got my super dog.
Oh yeah, who's your super dog? Oh yeah, NFL
UCF.
games. I guess we could do NFL games real quick.
Give me UCF +4 at K-State. Not a big super dog, but I think UCF's looking good this year. They still got is it Malzahn? Some old SEC
the one who
coach.
led Auburn to a national championship.
Gus Malzahn still there, dude. UCF looking good.
What's the spread on that?
It's only 4.
I thought it had to be 6.
Was that the rule?
Yeah, 6+. God damn it, Ian.
I thought it was 3.5.
I took the Colts +7.5 against the Ravens.
Ooh, NFL super dog.
Anthony Richardson playing?
I don't know. Don't care.
It could be Richardson or it could be the mustache.
Yeah, and then I got Chiefs and the Survivor. I think they're like the biggest spread this week.
Yeah, give me Jags and Survivor.
Ooh, need to look right quick.
But some of the NFL bets, I'll run through them that I took. I got Falcons Lions over 46.5. Bills Commanders over 43. Seahawks -6 against the Panthers. Under 54. Chargers and Vikings. Tennessee to win straight up against the Browns. That's a +160. New England Patriots -2.5 against the Jets. Colts +7.5 against the Ravens. That's my super dog. Cowboys -11.5. That was before the Diggs injury. And then Eagles -4.5 against Tampa Bay. Those are my NFL picks.
I didn't give a lock for college football. Give me Florida State -2 versus Clemson.
Oh, that's
Locking that
game.
up for 3 points. I don't know, dude. What has Clemson done?
Yeah, I think I bet money on I took Florida State -1.5 against Clemson as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So for mine,
And then I'll take a look at the NFL here. Just grab a super dog.
You got any other games, Ren?
no, for my survivor, I'm gonna choose the Cowboys. Yeah, playing the Cardinals. I need to get the NFL spreads.
Give me the Commanders taking down the Bills as my super dog. +6.5.
You're crazy. Did you just think? Whatever.
Could be one of those years for the Bills.
You already know my game of the week, or my extra game, is Aggies -7.5 against Auburn. Feeling pretty good about it. The hype train's back on. We had a little speed bump there with Miami, but we're back on the hype train.
Yeah. Y'all are back.
We're back. We're so back. We're gonna win by 3 touchdowns this weekend.
Never even left.
Miami's gonna feel like 5 years ago.
For my NFL, give me Seahawks that -6 against the Panthers. Panthers look like absolute garbage. Who else? Yeah, Seahawks.
Well, Ren's choosing that. What's the spread in the Aggies Auburn game?
7.5, I think. Was the last
For
I
Aggie,
saw
right?
it.
Who's favored?
We are. It's 8 now, according to ESPN. That spread feels like a little much. I thought it was going to be like 3, 4, 5. Maybe it went up out the gate. Maybe it did open up at that, but it feels like a little much. But I just don't care. I think at home, I feel like there's a little bit of pressure. Like, dude, if y'all are gonna ever feel any pressure to like step it up, this would be the time.
Yeah, Auburn's only played UMass, Cal, and Samford.
Absolute juggernaut, Samford.
Aggies at least have played some real teams, so I don't know. The whole world's counting them out, and they're still favored. Auburn's 3-0.
Yeah, by 8. That feels like a lot, but maybe Aggies are due for a rout. Who knows?
Then again, yeah, if Auburn had played 3 real teams, then maybe they're 1-2 or something. So who knows? Miami could be pretty good.
Yeah, they just threw all over us. Jesus Christ.
Dude, they were athletic.
Texas and Baylor. Ian, you got one or no?
I don't know. I'm not gonna until Texas covers against a lesser team. I didn't want to bet on them, but
it's only 14 and a half. I feel like that's way too low.
I think that's
I honestly don't think Texas covers that.
I think that's the Texas playing down to its opponent's line there.
They've been playing down to their opponents for 2 years, and they haven't changed that yet.
Damn, I just put a 3 on it.
Until they start, knocking heads off against these lower teams, then
this
that's
one of
why
those
the line
games
is
where
like
they need to show, like, yeah, we belong in the playoff and win by 40 or 50.
I think they do at this game, but I'm just not bet on it.
Right, because they haven't done it yet. Like, they play down so much, it's irritating.
Well, I mean, Baylor did play down at Texas State. Let's be fair.
Well, yeah, they lost their quarterback in that game too.
Well, yeah.
I don't think he's coming back either.
Here's the line that baffles me. How are the Patriots only 2.5 point favorites against the Jets?
That's what I was thinking. At home, 2.5 points.
I'm taking Patriots.
That was the one or they're not at home. Sorry, they're on the road. But Jets with what is it, Wilson? I'm not really worried.
Wilson is so garbage. Also, Saints Packers. Saints cannot score the ball. They can't. They have Carr, but they seem so out of sync. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Really, they only move the ball when Taysom Hill gets in there and just runs. It's that or like Carr throwing little short slants to Thomas. That's about it. I thought they were going to be a lot better offensively with Carr coming in, but I'm going to take the Packers also -2.
Nice. I think I went over in that game. The Packers and the Saints, 42.5, 42, something like that. I took the over in that one. I feel pretty good about that.
That's really, that 12 on the Cowboys is so much, but
it's 12 right now. That's it.
Well, I don't know how old this website is. Hold up. 10 hours ago.
12.5. Yeah.
So, I mean, but then it's the Cardinals. Cowboys' defense is ridiculous. Their offense is good.
Man, it sucks that Diggs is out. That's really sucks.
Yeah, it does. But you also still got Stephon Gilmore. Like, who really has 2 lockdown corners just over there, all spoiled in Dallas.
Yeah.
That's
what we do.
Diggs was a freaking ball hawk, though.
Man, my pick for them winning the Super Bowl felt a lot better 12 hours ago.
I still think
is he out for a year?
Yeah.
Oof.
Torn ACL, I think, right?
Yep.
Torn ACL, yeah, after he exited Thursday's practice. That's what they think. Hasn't been confirmed.
Y'all got
no,
turf
MRI showed it.
Oh, okay. So it's official, yeah.
Oh, wait, MRI can't show that. I don't know. But what I read was he was out.
Yeah, it seems like he's probably out for the rest of the year, or at least for an extended period of time at the best.
Also, for NFL, I'm going to take the Raiders -2.5 against the Steelers because the Steelers are absolute garbage on offense.
Mark it down.
I mean, Raiders aren't blowing people out of the water, but they're at home, so I'll take that 2.5.
Yeah, give me Atlanta +3 against the Lions, riding that Bijan train, 3-0 start. Nick knows all about it.
Yep. I think I took the over in that game, which is, let's see, Detroit's -3 at home. The over-under is 46. I went over, I think, on this one.
Well.
So, where there's Bijan, there's fireworks, so can't argue there.
Yeah. Anything else?
Ryan, did you lose to a girl this week in fantasy football?
Michael says he's taking Niners -10.5 tonight.
That's a good bet.
Dude, Purdy.
Because you know what? I also bet on that game.
Did you really?
Yep. I parlayed it with the Rays, who won in the bottom of the ninth. I was really, my butthole's a little tight. They
You owe me
pulled it
money.
out.
We'll talk after. You owe me money. We'll talk after the stream.
This was already in whatever. This was already in my bookie.
Yeah, whatever.
But no, yeah. I think that defense just absolutely kills. Who are they playing?
Playing the Giants with no Saquon.
The Giants, and it's without Saquon. And I was talking to Ian before Dallas. I was like, man, should I bet this much money on Dallas? Should I bet this much money on Dallas? And then I told him, I go, look, why am I doubting this? It's Daniel Jones. And then Dallas comes out there, everybody just destroys them. Yes, Dallas probably has one of the top 3 defenses, but so does San Francisco. And Daniel Jones isn't doing anything. He's not going to do anything now without Saquon. So
I think that line, though, against Dallas was more about the fact that there was all those rumors about Prescott and he wasn't looking good preseason and all that.
There's always rumors about Prescott now. I mean, Dallas is going to hate him till he wins in the playoffs.
As it should be.
As it should be. Yes, correct.
All right. Any last words?
Yeah, you're going down in fantasy football this week, Bubs.
Oh, am I playing you?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just sniping the waiver wire like an absolute mongoose.
Nick, last time you went on a rant, you got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, probably. I still want to do a dynasty keeper league. Like I want a 20-year commitment, and we play fantasy football in like a dynasty keeper. Like I want to see how deep the rabbit hole goes on fantasy football.
I would have quit week 1 if you drafted Bijan right in front of me in a keeper. I would have quit.
If we do that, none of us will be friends by year 3.
Dude,
we could do it.
Yeah, I think keeper league it'd be a dynasty league more specifically. It's like you might draft a guy who's a rookie and you think like his first 2 years won't be very good, right? But you're like, in 3 years, man, this guy's gonna like take off or whatever, right? I just love you get rewarded for like taking a risk long term.
Really more of a GM style type draft.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious.
It would be. We should do it. It's just we gotta find 10 people committed.
Yeah, it's true. Getting us 3 to do it wouldn't be hard. You're right. Getting 9 others, minimum 7 others.
Right. Yeah. And then also because I believe like it was Casey's dad, and see what happens is people, they don't want to make that long commitment, so they end up having to like hand off their teams.
Yeah, we would have to do a process for all that. Yeah.
Like I had to run it. I think Ian, right? I ran a team for a year. And
yeah,
won,
I got first. You got third. No, you got third.
First place, baby.
You don't have proof of anything else. First place.
You got third. I got first. I think the next year you stayed in it though.
I was in the money on the podium.
Next year I wasn't even in it. I think Ryan went back to year 2.
Won again.
I think he won that year. He didn't win the first year.
I would actually be okay with the way to hand off teams. Like, dude, what if you started a fantasy football league that went on for like 200 years? That'd be nuts. Like, it became so coveted, and like people would leave their team to like their kids if they got in the league or something like that.
One team has had like 3 generations of players.
Yeah,
Like
that'd
in
be
the will, like you cannot draft so and so, so and so, or so and so like on somebody's deathbed in their will.
that'd be hilarious, dude.
Dude, that would be for real. And there
Sell the-
probably are people who started fantasy keeper leagues, and then like there's somebody's getting old or dying. They're like, I'll have to hand this down to so and so.
Dude, I would honestly like to do like a 20-team league as well, with like 2 running backs, three wide receivers, and 2 flexes, maybe 2 tight
So you're
ends.
saying like to where the draft is so ridiculous that you have to really.
Yeah.
So you're making it. You're putting more positions with more players to make it to where you're drafted just down to like.
It's real slim
you know,
pickings for like your last few spots.
Slim pickings by the end.
Maybe not 20, but to do like 16, 18, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Make it really hard for like your last few picks or how to do your team.
Last few picks, more like after the 4th round.
Yeah, actually that's true. After 4th round, you're already like, Jesus, who are these guys?
Right. But yeah, we should do a keeper league for sure.
I love a thought of a dynasty keeper league and trading picks and stuff like that. Like, that'd be awesome. And we would have to do it live. That's my other request, is the draft is live and recorded. We don't have to record it, but it's live and in person.
Right, which we've never done, but we
every trade is broadcast.
That's what I was saying. Like on all of our phones, we get a notification like a da-da-da, like so.
Oh my god, that'd be so
his
fucking
first
funny.
round pick.
Just the name of the episode on YouTube would be what the trade is, so we would just get a notification on our thing. It would be like,
oh my gosh,
you know,
dude. And they're like, even if we had drafts or whatever,
like, it'd just be Nick moving things around. Nick would just have these 2 boards. There's just him moving like 3rd round pick over here, this player over here, and then like that's the end of the stream, like 28 seconds.
kick it over to right. He's just outside at some random park. Has nothing to do with football. Like, my sources are telling me.
Yeah. I'm out here playing pickleball, but I heard there's a trade going down. It's cahoots. It's cahoots.
Holy shit, that'd be so funny. All right.
Fuck.
Is that it? Anything else?
I think we got it.
All right. I'll see you guys on the next